Forget everything you think you know about winter fashion being bulky or boring. In the next few moments, you are going to witness the fashion revelation that will fundamentally change how you approach cold weather dressing forever. This is not just a style guide. It is an invitation to join an elite club of individuals who defy the frost with effortless elegance, turning icy streets into their personal runways. Imagine stepping out into the crisp, clean air of a December morning in Stockholm, not just surviving the Nordic winter, but thriving in a cocoon of cashmere and exquisitely tailored layers that whisper luxury, warmth, and an unwavering commitment to style. We are talking about that feeling, the one where you are perfectly insulated, yet look utterly chic, the one that makes everyone else wonder how you do it. The Swedish have mastered this elusive balance, a style's secret weapon against the snow and wind, and today, you are getting the master key. I am absolutely certain that the outfits we are about to explore, the meticulous layering techniques, and the breathtaking silhouettes are so powerful, so aspirational, and so immediately applicable that they will solve every single one of your cold weather dressing dilemmas. This isn't just watching a video. This is investing in a superior way of living through winter, transforming your deepest fashion fantasy into your daily reality. If you have ever felt that cold weather kills your style, prepare to be proven completely wrong. This is the new standard of sophistication, and you deserve to be part of it. Hit that like button if you are ready to revolutionize your December wardrobe. Subscribe to Stockholm Street Fashion for more groundbreaking style insights, and tell me in the comments what your biggest winter fashion struggle is. Let's make that struggle a distant memory, starting now. Welcome to the pinnacle of Stockholm Street Style December 2025, how Sweden dresses for the Nordic winter. You might be thinking, but how can I stay warm without looking like a marshmallow? That is the million-dollar question, and the answer lies in the Swedish layering Trinity, a principle so effective it feels almost like cheating. We are not just piling on clothes, we are strategically building an architectural masterpiece. Layer 1, the base, must be merino wool or silk or second skin, managing moisture and retaining core heat without the bulk. Layer 2, the mid-layer, is where the magic of texture and color often happens. Think a beautifully draped cardigan, a slim fit-down vest, or an oversized textural knit, providing the essential thermal insulation that acts as your personal thermostat. And layer 3, the shell, is your shield against the elements, but in Stockholm, that shield is never simply functional. It is a full-length wool coat, a perfectly belted trench with a detachable lining, or a sophisticated puffer jacket that has been elevated to an art form. The secret is in the fit of each layer, close-fitting beneath, slightly more relaxed in the middle, and perfectly tailored on the outside. This creates an air pocket that traps heat, while the clean lines maintain a sophisticated, elongated silhouette. Observe the street style here in Gamla Stan's colorful old town, and you will see proof a woman in a rich camel coat, the collar up, a flash of bright turtleneck underneath, and elegant leather gloves. She is completely protected from the December chill, yet her look is sharp, intentional, and undeniably glamorous. She is not fighting the winter, she is collaborating with it, using its severity to amplify her style statement. This level of warmth and refinement is the ultimate cold weather dream, and it is entirely achievable. This is the true power of Stockholm Street Style December 2025, how Sweden dresses for the Nordic winter. We need to have a serious conversation about the one item that will define your entire winter aesthetic, the coat. In Stockholm Street Style December 2025, how Sweden dresses for the Nordic winter, the coat is not an afterthought. It is the entire outfit. It is the frame, the focal point, and the most crucial investment piece you will own. Forget those shapeless, synthetic coats of the past. The must-have silhouette for December 2025 is the oversized tailored structure. We are talking about coats that hit mid-calf, with strong shoulders, wide lapels, and a belted waist to maintain that essential feminine definition despite the volume. The color palette is shifting towards deep, earthy tones-rich chocolate brown, forest green, charcoal gray, and of course the timeless camel and black. But here is the revolutionary twist: texture. A stunning example we see often near Stockholm City Hall by the waterfront features a model in a brushed mohair coat in a deep plum, paired unexpectedly with crisp white trousers and a minimalist boot. The contrast between the soft texture of the coat and the clean lines of the bottom half is what elevates the entire look from merely warm to utterly captivating. When you put on this coat, you are not just getting dressed, you are putting on confidence. You are commanding attention simply by the quality of your fabric and the precision of your cut. This is not fast fashion. This is enduring elegance, a piece that will anchor your wardrobe for years to come. It sends a message of sophistication and quiet power without saying a single word. It is the bold statement we promised, the emotional aspiration fulfilled in a single, magnificent garment. This is the transformative quality of Stockholm Street Style December 2025, how Sweden dresses for the Nordic winter. Now, let us talk about the elements that truly separate the styling amateurs from the street style savants: accessories. In the intense cold of a Nordic winter, these pieces transition from mere accents to essential survival gear. Yet the Swedes never let utility trump beauty. The focus in Stockholm Street Style December 2025, how Sweden dresses for the Nordic winter, is on texture, quality, and scale. Think monumental, oversized scarves, not just a single loop of knitwear, but a densely woven, perhaps ribbed or cable knit piece in a striking contrast color or a sophisticated tonal shade, draped dramatically over the shoulder or tucked artfully into the lapel of your coat. Look for gloves made of buttery leather lined with cashmere, which instantly elevates the most basic outfit to a realm of polished luxury. But the true game changer for December 2025 is the statement beanie or balaclava. Forget the brightly colored ski cap. We are talking about headwear made of thick, high-quality material like alpaca or a dense wool blend, often in a muted, sophisticated color like slate blue or oat milk beige. This is about adding a final layer of texture and warmth that frames the face beautifully, creating a soft focus against the often stark winter backdrop. We are seeing these accessories as anchors, grounding the entire look and providing a focal point for the viewer's eye. The modern streets of Stockholm are a canvas for these details, showcasing how a simple, well-chosen scarf can completely redefine the silhouette of a heavy winter jacket, proving that even the smallest details carry the weight of a powerful aesthetic. This deliberate attention to detail is a hallmark of Stockholm Street Style December 2025, how Sweden dresses for the Nordic winter. Footwear in a Nordic winter is perhaps the greatest practical challenge, but in Stockholm Street Style December 2025, how Sweden dresses for the Nordic winter, it has been resolved with an undeniable flair. You do not have to choose between keeping your toes and making a statement. The prevailing trend is the chunky Lug-Sole Boot, a masterpiece of form meeting function. These boots are defined by their substantial, often rubber-treaded sole, providing superior grip on icy pavements while also adding a striking, architectural element to any outfit. The key to the Stockholm look is the proportioned boot must be high enough to meet the hem of your trousers or skirt with minimal gap, often mid-calf or even knee-high. The material is typically matte, robust leather or a high-quality vegan alternative, prioritizing durability and water resistance. We are seeing them paired with everything, from elegant wool trousers to long, fluid pleated skirts, creating a dynamic contrast between the tough, grounded boot and the soft, flowing fabric above. This contrast is what makes the outfit visually interesting and gives it that signature Scandinavian edge, a blend of utilitarian sensibility with high fashion awareness. Imagine the powerful stride of someone walking past the frozen waters near Stockholm City Hall by the waterfront, their Lug-Sole boots crunching on the snow, their silhouette sharp and purposeful. These boots are not just a necessity. They are a declaration of resilience and style, a testament to the fact that you can conquer the winter landscape without sacrificing an inch of your fashion credibility. This is how the stylish navigate the elements in Stockholm Street Style December 2025, how Sweden dresses for the Nordic winter. While many regions default to all black in the winter, Stockholm Street Style December 2025, how Sweden dresses for the Nordic winter is characterized by a deliberate and sophisticated use of color, proving that a monochrome base can be profoundly impactful, but it is the accents that truly sing. The foundation often consists of tonal neutrality, various shades of cream, oat, beige, gray, and camel layered together. This creates depth and richness without relying on loud prints. However, the unexpected pops of color are what breathe life into the scene against the often gray sky. Think a single, striking garment, a pair of trousers in a vibrant electric blue, a chunky knit sweater in a saturated terracotta, or a pair of gloves in a rich emerald green. This is color used with precision, like a masterful brushstroke on a minimalist canvas. Another fascinating trend emerging on the modern streets of Stockholm is the adoption of deep, rich jewel tone sapphire, ruby, and amethystust in heavy textures like velvet or thick wool to add an opulent, almost regal warmth. This strategic use of color is fundamentally about mood and psychology, combating the darkness of the long Nordic nights with deliberate, comforting, or energizing shades. The key takeaway here is to select one or two impactful colors and use them consistently across your accessories or a single main layer, allowing the rest of your outfit to act as a supportive, sophisticated frame. It is about quiet confidence, letting the quality of your fabrics and the richness of your chosen palette speak volumes. This nuanced approach is essential for mastering Stockholm Street Style December 2025, how Sweden dresses for the Nordic winter. Let us drill down into the inner layers, the pieces that truly dictate your comfort and contribute to the overall silhouette. In Stockholm Street Style December 2025, how Sweden dresses for the Nordic winter, the rules of proportion are being rewritten, moving away from tight, restrictive clothing towards a more relaxed, intentionally voluminous fit that paradoxically looks more tailored. The central focus is the oversized knit, specifically chunky, hand-knitted styles with high necks, often worn half-tucked into high-waisted trousers. This creates a pleasing visual break and defines the waist without being constricting. Paired with this, the most essential bottom half is the wide-leg wool trouser. These are not flimsy fabrics. They are substantial, beautifully draped wool or wool blend trousers that skim the floor, adding a sense of movement and drama while providing excellent insulation. The contrast between the heavy texture of the knitwear and the fluid movement of the wide-leg trousers creates a dynamic modern silhouette that looks incredibly chic under a long, straight coat. We see this look perfected in Gamla Stan's colorful Old Town, where the clean lines contrast beautifully with the cobblestone streets. By choosing these larger, softer proportions, the look achieves a sense of effortless luxury, suggesting that the wearer is comfortable, stylish, and completely unbothered by the cold. This is the sophisticated, comfortable core of Stockholm Street Style December 2025, how Sweden dresses for the Nordic winter, proving that true style does not have to be painful or impractical. The most powerful stylistic shift observed in Stockholm Street Style December 2025, how Sweden dresses for the Nordic winter, is the complete integration of traditional tailoring principles into everyday, functional winter wear. This is the modern woman's uniform, a look that says, "I mean business," while prioritizing absolute comfort and warmth. The cornerstone of this uniform is the structured blazer worn underneath a larger, oversized coat. This is the ultimate mid-layer, adding an incredible dimension of sharpness and formality. Choose a wool or tweed blazer with strong shoulder pads in a classic pattern like herringbone or subtle check. When you remove your outer coat indoors, the blazer maintains the sophisticated silhouette and prevents the knitwear from looking too casual. Below the waist, we often see a return to the midi-length pleated skirt, crafted in heavy satin or wool. When paired with tall, elegant boots and opaque thermal tights, this skirt provides warmth, movement, and an undeniable touch of femininity that contrasts beautifully with the masculine structure of the blazer. This combination is a masterclass in controlled volume and balanced texture. Picture this outfit on the steps of Stockholm City Hall by the waterfront, a blend of professional polish and cold weather practicality. This uniform is the perfect embodiment of Scandinavian design philosophy. Clean, functional, and deeply rooted in quality, proving that looking polished and staying warm are not mutually exclusive goals. This seamless blending of elegance and utility is a signature feature of Stockholm Street Style December 2025, how Sweden dresses for the Nordic winter. While the focus of Stockholm Street Style December 2025, how Sweden dresses for the Nordic winter, is undoubtedly on the fashion, the accompanying beauty aesthetic is equally crucial to achieving the overall polished, effortless look. The guiding principle is minimalist perfection, of focus on immaculate skin and controlled hair that complements the clean lines of the clothing. Winter in Sweden can be harsh on the skin, so the street style look is built on a foundation of hydration and a healthy glow. We are seeing radiant, dewy finishes achieved with tinted moisturizers and strategically placed liquid highlighters, creating the illusion of fresh, wind-kissed skin, flushed from the cold look. Makeup is subtle. A strong, well-groomed brow, a touch of mascara, and perhaps a muted, berry-toned lip stain that provides color without looking heavy. Hair, often tucked inside the collar of a high-neck sweater or scarf for warmth, is either sleek and tucked back into a low bun or allowed to fall in soft, natural waves. The key is the intentionality, no messy, haphazard hair, but rather a look that suggests care and a lack of fuss. This commitment to simple, high-quality beauty anchors the entire fashion statement, proving that true luxury is about looking effortlessly put together from head to toe. It is the quiet confidence that comes from knowing every element, from the coat to the complexion, is perfectly considered. This seamless integration of style and beauty is what elevates Stockholm Street Style December 2025, how Sweden dresses for the Nordic winter. A final and profoundly important element of Stockholm Street Style December 2025, how Sweden dresses for the Nordic winter, is the underlying commitment to sustainable investment. This is a fashion culture that prioritizes quality over quantity, a philosophy that directly results in the enduring elegance we have been admiring. The Swedes understand that in a harsh winter environment, clothing must last, and it must perform. This is why you see a heavy emphasis on natural fibrous wool, cashmere, alpaca, and organic cotton, not only for their superior insulating properties, but also for their longevity and biodegradable nature. Fast fashion is counterintuitive to this aesthetic. The core idea is to buy fewer, better pieces that can be layered, mixed, and matched across multiple seasons. This approach is reflected in the prevalence of classic, timeless silhouettes that never go out of style: the perfect camel coat, the tailored wool trouser, the high-quality leather boot. The modern streets of Stockholm are a testament to this, where individual style is expressed through the styling of these classic pieces, rather than the frantic chasing of fleeting micro-trends. Every item you see is viewed as a long-term asset, an investment in both personal style and environmental responsibility. This is the sophisticated, ethical backbone of the look, providing a compelling and aspirational model for how we should all approach our wardrobes in the future. Embrace the principle of investment dressing, and you will not only look incredible this December, but for many winters to come, aligning perfectly with the ethos of Stockholm Street Style December 2025, how Sweden dresses for the Nordic winter. We started this journey with a bold statement that this video would fundamentally change how you view winter fashion, transforming your deepest style fantasy into a daily reality. I believe we have delivered on that promise, dissecting the genius of Stockholm Street Style December 2025, how Sweden dresses for the Nordic winter, from the secret science of the Swedish layering Trinity and the power of the oversized tailored coat to the quiet elegance of tonal neutrality and the essential grit of the Lug-Sole Boot. The undeniable takeaway is that warmth and world-class style are not a compromise. They are a synergy. The people of Stockholm have proven that cold weather is not an obstacle, but a blank canvas for the highest level of sartorial expression. This is the kind of groundbreaking analysis and deep dive into global style that you will only find here on the Stockholm Street Fashion channel. We are dedicated to bringing you the most actionable, aspirational, and trend-setting fashion content available, ensuring you are always a season ahead of the curve, equipped not just with outfits, but with a philosophy of dressing. So, now that you possess the master key to Nordic elegance, the next step is yours. Rewatch your favorite section. Leave a comment telling me which styling principle you will adopt first, and most importantly, subscribe to Stockholm Street Fashion and turn on notifications so you never miss another style revelation. Thank you for joining us on the streets of Stockholm this December. Go forth and conquer the winter with unmatched style. Until next time, stay warm, stay chic, and keep inspiring. This is your winter style revolution.